They'd waited more than a quarter of a century for justice. When it finally arrived, there was an outpouring of emotion. After listening to 2 years of evidence, the jury concluded that the police had been to blame for the Hillsborough disaster and not the fans themselves.
I can accept it now. I've got the correct verdict. We've fought for all of these years to get that. We've got it. We've got justice, hopefully, for them 96. Now let's see what follows.
A bittersweet moment for the relatives who've had to fight so long to get the truth told. Mary Corrigan's 17-year-old son Keith was one of those killed in the disaster.
We could have been told this 27 years ago. Instead, they hid stuff, they lied, and to smear the fans was absolutely disgusting. Because if it wasn't for a lot of the fans, a lot more could have been killed that day.
It was in April 1989 that the Liverpool supporters were crushed against the fencing at the dilapidated Hillsborough Stadium. Afterwards, the police blamed drunken fans for the disaster and tried to cover up the fact that it had actually been caused by their own mistakes, the most serious being the decision to open a gate allowing thousands of supporters to enter an already overcrowded area.
The force failed the victims and failed their families. Today, as I have said before, I want to apologise unreservedly to the families and those affected.
So after 27 long years, the families have finally got what they fought for, an official recognition of what actually happened at Hillsborough, and a chance perhaps to move on with their lives. But this might not be the final chapter. The verdict of unlawful killing opens the way for a possible criminal prosecution of those now held responsible for Britain's worst ever stadium disaster. Jon Brain, TRT World, Warrington.